Hi all, happy Friday. So a lot of you are requesting part 3. I don't even remember what part 1 and 2 was about. I would have to go back and listen to them again. I think it was somebody who chose money or convenience over love, and that once they made the choice, now they're finding that their karma is coming back, and they're not as happy as they were. All right, we could do a part 3. We'll kind of take it a little bit further. I will tag the other 2 videos in here so you can go listen to them and see if any of the story resonates. If the beginning part doesn't resonate, that doesn't mean the middle part won't. You can always pick up bits and pieces. So anyway, quick story. I'm driving home and I noticed on my dashboard, and I have a relatively new vehicle, that I have a triangle with an exclamation mark in there. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. I mean, you know what? I mean, they can't just put what it is. Like, you know what? Today's technology. So it makes you nervous, when you see those red lights or orange lights, whatever they are. And you have to wonder, who makes these signs up? Like, who comes up with this stuff? So anyway, I search it because I'm too lazy to go into my book. By the time you find it anyway, that book's like this thick. It's thicker than the Bible. And it goes from out of windshield washer, which could be a possibility. Gas cap could be open. I don't think so because I'm pretty good when I get gas. I always turn it till it clicks. What else was it? A headlight or some sort of high beam or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I'll check it again tomorrow and see. Maybe it'll just miraculously go off, But who is there someone who actually has that job? You are going to label all the things that can go wrong with the car. And then the air pressure one, when the tires are low, is a circle. Well, like a circle, but it's got like a little opening and then it's got like an arrow thing going in it. And it took me forever to figure out that the placement of the circle was telling you what tire was low. So in other words, if it was the front left tire, the circle was placed in the front left. Duh. I was married for 22 years. For those of you who don't know, and I was married to, I got to give him due. He was an ace mechanic. And I never had to worry about my car, never. And I think that was one of the things I was more upset about when we got divorced. Now I had to go find myself a mechanic. Good mechanics are hard to find. But anyway, all right. So moving forward, part 3. So as we left them, they were wallowing in self-pity. All right. And this is just for entertainment. We are not drawing shade on anybody. We are just doing this for entertainment. Here comes Luna. So, are they still with the person? Let's see. Are they still with the person? Whoops. Okay. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Well, no. Okay. So they are half in and half out. So they may not spend a lot of time together. They are, come on, Luna, seriously. They are just like half in and half out. And when they're out, okay, so this person may either travel or something where the person is pulled in and out, because 6 of Swords is traveling, okay? And it's half peace of mind, but the other half you're a little bit disturbed over things. So I hate to say it, but I think when the person's not around, that's when they're having a moment where they know that maybe they've made a mistake, you know, with whoever they chose or for whatever reason they did it. And, you know, like I said before too, if this story resonates with you, the person who they chose, I feel for them too, because nobody wants to be chosen because of the size of your bank account or what you can financially offer anybody. You know, there's more to life than that. But I feel like this person is kind of still with them, but half in, half out. So they're not spending a lot of time together for whatever reason. And that could, you know, be anything. And the other person, you know, the other person may have somebody else. I know it sounds crazy, but I pick up, you know, a love on the other person's side. And I feel like, too, the person who left you, I still feel like they watch you for some reason. Like, you know, they just keep their eye on you. Or if you have like mutual friends, they ask your mutual friends. But I think that as far as the other person goes, they're not together 100%, if that makes sense. Now with the magician, I feel like they are doing a lot of manifesting. Your ex, let's call it your ex. They're doing a lot of manifesting. So maybe they have hopes that you'll reach out. Don't any of you do it. I'll break your fingers. They have hopes that, you know, they're manifesting, you know. They're trying to manifest their way out of a situation that they put themselves in, because they kind of jumped the gun. They were too quick. And, you know, nobody wants to let one relationship cool down before they start another one. You know, they're just putting Band-Aids on themselves with different people. And you can't use people like that. So with the Knight of Cups, I have to be honest with you. In this retrograde, I do feel like some of you are going to hear from some form of an ex, you know, maybe somebody who did leave. You know, they may say to you, you know, I made a mistake. Don't forget, hat in hand, we're talking about apology. So they may say to you, you know, I made a mistake. I'm not where I want to be. You know, I don't know where my head was. And you know what? I mean, we've all been in places where we've done things that we've regretted. So I think that's a lot of the reason too. But to answer your question for part 3, the person that they chose is showing up that is half in, half out. And I think it's mutual. So whoever it is out there, they're not with them 24/7, if that makes sense. And I think there's a lot of regret. I think the other person kind of feels the lack of. Okay. So that's a snapshot of your exes, if this story resonated, where they are, you know, and what's going on with them. You know, we don't wish any bad on anybody, but let's face it, we're not wishing them love and light either. Let me tell you something from just years of experience, a personal experience. There's going to come a day you could care less if they drive off a bridge or if they become president of the United States. You will not care, trust me. You will get there someday. All right, everyone, you guys crack me up. All right, everyone, I love the comments. I read them. Don't ask me for a part 4. All right, today is Friday. This is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everybody, have a great day.